Здравствуйте, как дела? Хорошо, четверг. Hello, how's everybody doing out there? Have a nice Thursday. Hi. So, the past week I've been vlogging about diversity and letting love rule, etc., about relationships and where things can be a bit difficult. And yeah, so I wanted to end that series with keys that make relationships work, and I think it's very important to end it that way. What works? Because I realized that a key to make things work is to be honest, to be completely honest, to be able to really screen yourself from the inside out and see what you can bring to a relationship. And yeah, that's an important key, to be honest with yourself. And I realized, even if you take any work floor, yeah, you have staff meetings, you evaluate things and to see how things are going, etc. You have those meetings on a regular basis. And I do believe that it's necessary in any relationship to get together sometimes and to just really evaluate how things are going and to be honest with each other. Hey, how's our friendship going? How's our relationship going? How's this work relation going? Because you have to work with each other every day. As I mentioned before, you have to work at least 8 hours a day with each other. And yeah, with us all being our unique selves, things can be quite difficult sometimes because we are all unique. So those meetings, they really help. Staff meetings help. But you can do them at home, you can do them in school, wherever you are, with all relationships. Just take time to evaluate. Know that it's okay, that you're in a safe environment, so you won't get your head all blasted off if you mention something that bothers you. You have to also know that, hey, I'm going to sit in this position and listen to what that person has to say. And sometimes it could be something that you don't want to hear, but it's necessary sometimes. And as I said, always step into a conversation with a positive mindset, because it really helps. If you step into the room like, I don't know, talk, always ready to blast off then you won't be able to manage that relationship very well. It's all in the way we do things. And I'm not saying that we're all robots and that we can just neglect our feelings and our angers or disappointments, etc. But I do know for sure that we can all manage to find that shalom place sometimes in ourselves, and that we can just take it to that shalom, zen, whatever you want to call it, place within, and enter that relationship, that staff meeting. Because if you evaluate and be honest and share what it is that you think that isn't working at that moment, it helps. It helps because it's usually, as I said, it's about communication, not knowing what the other one is feeling or saying or thinking or not saying or not thinking or not saying. So what helps is a good communication, is being able to step inside of yourself, looking at yourself, holding yourself in front of a mirror and knowing, hey, what am I doing wrong? I'm just taking me as an example. What are you doing wrong in this situation? What can you change? And instead of looking at what the other party is doing wrong or what they should be doing or blah, 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 you take it to yourself. And it's also good to I'm not saying that you can also always just put everything on yourself, because sometimes other people really do things that they need to change. And that's why it's so great if you can find that staff meeting, that environment where the two or more can get together and be honest and share and step into a place of a mindset that, hey, we're not here to hurt each other, but we're here to build each other up so this company can flow again like an oiled machine. So be willing to really evaluate and be honest with yourself. I made a couple of notes. Yes, so admit what you're doing wrong out there and be patient. Be patient. Patience also helps to have a good flowing relationship. Patience. Really emphasize on what someone else is doing right instead of what they are not skilled with yet, because we all have to grow. And if we step into those relationships knowing that we're all growing, that we're all falling and getting back up, that you develop that patience for your environment and not always be like, oh, can't they get it right? So, yeah. Be patient with each other. Place a mirror in front of yourself and look at what you can do and what you can change instead of looking at what the other is supposed to change. Patience, changing yourself, learning to listen, to communicate right. Have those regular staff meetings so you know if you're still on the same level, because you could be thinking, oh, things are okay and we're going all fine and blah, blah, yay, yay, yay. And the other party could be thinking, huh. So it's really important to keep those staff meetings going and to regularly just get a little check, this is okay, check, this is okay, okay, oh, that can be better. And how can we get those things better? What steps are we going to take? Just step by step. You don't want to have that big pile of things all magically disappear. Nothing really disappears within, So you have to take time. You know what the struggles are or what the difficulties are that you need to change, and you just communicate with each other. Hey, these things we're going to change. These things we're working on it. And you just have your regular staff meetings and see, hey, did we grow? Did we dissolve this problem or situation? And then go on from there. But keep in contact. Keep checking yourself. Keep making space for others to approach you. Make it comfortable for others to approach you. And know that there are more ways to roam, and be willing to know that you don't have to be right to be right. Okay? So, whatever you do in this world, whatever relationship you have with whoever you have to have it, they can all work if you keep close to yourself, if you really step into yourself and help the other party. Because when you look at yourself and you know that, hey, I have all these imperfections, I'm so not perfect, far from perfect. If you can look at the other person in that way, it really, really helps you to have a good, stable relationship with that person. And as I said before, you don't have to love like everybody who's around you, because that's impossible. We're humans, and some like broccoli and some like spinach, but we can all agree to disagree, and we can all be on the same work floor and still function, still be on the same whatever floor and function. But you have to be able to be willing to, oh my goodness. You have to be willing to know that nobody's perfect And always continuously keep that in your mind and find love for someone else. Find empathy for someone else. And some people, they're hard to empathize with. Oh my God, yes. I know that exists also. And I think you can still have a normal work relationship with the really difficult ones. It's possible. It's all in that mindset. And you know, if you just think to yourself, well, hey, I'm not married to them. I am not having to live with them. It's just a work relationship, and I have to face them, and we can be polite, and we can work together and do what we got to do. And then, hey, so even if you have to work with somebody who's really, really difficult to be with, you can do it. You are stronger than you think you are. And your positivity will outshine every dark, negative, you name it, person out there. Love really conquers it all. But you have to just embrace who you are and stay true to who you are, and embrace yourself and go out there and do what you got to do. Don't be destroyed by other people's negativity, etc. You are so much stronger. So you got this. Go and get it and do what you got to do. Oh, my children just came home. So I'm going to stop. Oh yeah, definitely going to stop. All relations can work, but it takes us and our positive mindsets. It takes us looking at our own imperfections and looking at the other person as, hey, they're not perfect, I'm not perfect, we can make it. We can get to a certain level. And don't forget those staff meetings. Evaluate. Have a fantastic day. Paka paka. Des Vidanya. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me thumbs up. Bye bye. Have a nice day.